Hey guys, it's Dr. Eric, the fitness physician, where I talk about all things related to longevity, anti-aging, muscle medicine, hormonal fitness, and much, much more. So I'm doing a series on healing, prevention of injury, bouncing back from training and from injuries. And one of the questions that comes up on my site a lot is about healing, right, and recovering, and especially in regards to peptides and other modalities. So I'm doing a series on some modalities, both involving things like light, photomodulation, myomodulation, if I could speak correctly, using light therapy, massage, and all these other things. I'm going to get into those in some future videos. I did several already. This one's kind of part 2 of the peptide subcomponent of that. So I used a lot of peptides in addition to my hormone therapies for optimal healing with great success. Very safe and very effective as well. So today, a couple more I'm going to talk about thymosin beta-4. You'll see online people talk about TB5. It's really thymosin beta-4, but it's another peptide similar to thymosin alpha. It's a great 1-2 punch for immune support. They both have benefits for xenomodulation, senolysis, etc., for helping prevent the senescence of the cells, the aging of the cells again. And we talk about healing of the cells, getting the cell to function efficiently. As we get older, our cells can become senescent, meaning they don't function properly, kind of sit around. You've probably heard the term zombie cells, right? They sit around, they're kind of active, but not really active, being very efficient, and then they start creating inflammation and spreading inflammation to others, and they turn those surrounding cells into zombie cells. So you think of zombies are going on eating and killing and causing damage and destruction. It's kind of what they do. We want to prevent that. So a lot of these peptide therapies and some of these other protocols that I've been using can prevent senescence, so slow down the aging process, reduce inflammation, help you to live longer, stronger, better. So I've got a lot of cutting edge protocols I've put together with some colleagues of mine in the peptide and the anti-aging space. Got some pretty cool stuff. One of my colleagues is a pharmacist. He's got some cutting edge products that not too many people have, doing a lot of great things and having awesome benefits. But thymosin beta can work in conjunction with thymosin alpha to prevent this, and again, a lot of good immune support. Supports the the B cells and the T cells for proper immune support. In terms of soft tissue, they're involved in what we call the actin, the myosin sites and the actin chains as subcomponents. Basically, these when your body's healing, think of like train tracks, lays down these train tracks, these little molecules. Kind of like in the muscle cell, in the muscle, there's actin and myosin, right? And that's what there's these little filaments. And in the soft tissues, they make these little filaments for cells to come in on these little train tracks to come and heal. It promotes this process to facilitate it, make it better. So in terms of soft tissue, it can promote the healing process. So if you have an injury or you're trying to bounce back from a training session or a recovery or from an injury, it's going to heal faster, better, smoother, and it's going to prevent any scarring, not just in soft tissues, but also in muscle cells and things of this nature. So it's great for remodeling, so they heal, and when we have an injury, it heals properly, so you don't get that scar tissue, that chronic pain, or any injuries or dysfunction from that. So it's great for healing for soft tissues, preventing scarring, and again for immune support. I use this a lot, sometimes for severe injuries in combination with BPC. It's a great 1-2 punch. Again, HIPAA, I'm not allowed to give names, of course, but worked with a former Mr. Olympia. Everybody would know if I said his name, but he had a very bad injury, and I used this 1-2 punch, healed his extremity up tremendously well, so worked great. So another one, epitalin, you'll hear about. Not so much what we call healing. It's been studied for a long time, especially tons of data from Russia. Some scientists over there have spent decades studying this more for longevity. It's a pretty cool protocol that can actually extend your lifespan. It's been proven, a multi-decade study, but has involvement with telomeres and longevity, aging, because that can facilitate the regeneration process, because it's helping your genetic component and the cells to function, regenerate, and heal properly, and begin promoting that longevity pathways and slowing down that senescent pathways that I talked about. So indirectly can help with healing and your tissues as well as just living longer. That's a cool little protocol I just started implementing myself. AR29 is a newer one. It's been around for a little bit, more for neuropathic pain. It's great for pain in general, but also neuropathic pain. I didn't write this down, but cerebrolysin is a great peptide for neuropathic as well as for acute musculoskeletal pain. It's just harder to get nowadays, unfortunately. MOD-SC is a great one because it's more of a mitochondrial peptide, helping mitochondrial function become more efficient. It's great for performance, especially pre-workout, pre-performance, to take a few days or a week beforehand to improve your performance, improve strength, endurance capacity, and more. But because of enhancing mitochondrial function, of course, it's going to help your cells to function more efficiently, which is going to, when it's trying to heal or recover, that's part of what it does, right? So it's going to facilitate that healing process in addition to performance and recovery. So those are a couple cool little peptides as well, some things that people don't hear about as much. So the last one, I talked about some of the other ones, and then this is a good stack. So check out the next video. I'm going to do some more modalities on healing, prevention of injury, and then we're going to talk about a little bit why people get injured and why we overtrain, how we can prevent that in the first place. So tune in, like this post, tag it, share it. Let me know what else you want to talk about. I will gladly talk about it. Check out my YouTube channel. Give away a lot of free content. I've got a lot of free books and some content for sale on my website too, if you got a lot of ebooks and products as well. And check out my Facebook page, Dr. Eric, Secrets of Cellular Nutrition and Fitness. Join the private community. It's going to be a course launching, first of many that you're going to love. It's going to be awesome, cool stuff. You know me, I like to cut straight to the chase, give you value, actionable tips that you can do to live longer, stronger, better. So that's my goal. Everyone have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon.